I tell you, Alex's music sounds a lot better than the soundtrack.
Good.
I kept thinking, okay, do I want them to listen to that the whole time? It was really pretty intense. And I was more or less interested in the heartbeat, obviously. I did that piece actually in 2007, and I revised it for the exhibition for 2009 because I really felt like there was something about the piece that was missing for me. And it was the words. It was the concept of how you take the visuals and you bring them into focus even more with the potential of adding another element. And of course, a lot of artists use words and images today. How many of you are familiar with Greg Tate? Okay, cool. I'm just going to read something to you because what I do a lot with the exhibition sometimes is I create an environment. And in this one, the idea was to try to create an altar-like feeling, you know, a feeling of coming to a place and really experiencing the sort of emotive, spiritual part of the piece. And I'm very much interested in, as most of us are, in that spiritual journey, in that journey that takes us closer together to one another. And so what I want to read to you is something from New Hoodoo, which was curated several years ago. I ended up buying this book because I thought, wait a minute, there's something in this that I really need to grapple with here. And what he talks about, Greg Tate, there's an essay in this book. Hoodoo is what we want to do, or what we do. And I'm not going to read the whole thing to you. I'm just going to read a paragraph or so because I think it really goes back to how do you connect? What's that connection? You know, what is that elemental feeling that we all sort of search for? That is not only about family. It's in a bigger context than anything that we know. And he says, hoodoo is what you call hope, what you call medicine, what you call the 9 billion names of God, a mojo hand, a grease bag, High John the Conqueror root, a Congo square, a Madame Marie Laveau, the witch queen of New Orleans, a Nat Turner, and a Toussaint L'Ouverture too. Because who needs sorcery or secret societies more than a rebellious garden tool? He refers to us, you know, the African American as the garden tool. Who will have to also make myth, music, magic, muscle memory, race memory, and yeah, the English language do strange things, forbidden and unbidden things, unofficial and twisted Creole things even to steal a drink from freedom's cup. This is what we mean by hoodoo. Jimi Hendrix told you he was a voodoo child, told you he stood right next to a mountain, chopped it down with the edge of his hand, picked up all the pieces and made himself an island. And how now he might even raise a little sand. Told you he made love to you in your sleep, and yet you felt no pain because he was a million miles away and at the same time right there in your picture frame. Miles Davis told you he was running the voodoo down, but drummer Don Alias told you the song didn't come together until he put a rhythm on it if he picked it up in the streets of New Orleans a week earlier. This is what we mean by hoodoo. George Clinton essaying how the rhythm of vision is a dancer. George Clinton telling you he was one of 5 brothers born to a mother, an older sister, 3 younger brothers who all seen it hard and seen it kind of rough, but how always with a smile their mother would try to hide from them the fact that life was really tough. And how this night he heard his mother call to the Lord. How it was for the kids and even things and everything. And please don't judge me too strong. And how he heard the devil sing, would you like to dance with me? We're doing the cosmic slop. And though the neighbors would stop by and call her a Jezebel, always she tried to hide the fact from them that she was catching hell. Way before the Two Lives crew mama was in Chinatown loving the Chinese food and real good and loving it a long time. Check the books, The Souls of Black Folks, the autobiography of an ex-colored man, Cain. I wonder, as I wonder, their eyes were watching God. Freelance, pallbearing, all-night visitors, mumbo jumbo, novo, Della Green, beloved, the literature of a people obsessed with affirming the somethingness of their nothingness, the dada of their nada, the beat of their bop, the hip of their hop, the I can't even say this word, the reification of their thingification. A people who most eloquent defense of their humanity would be, I have a dream. Later distilled to, I am somebody. Distilled later still to, it takes a nation of millions to hold us back. 40 million somebodies still need to prove they're not nobodies to anybody who will listen and buy the t-shirt. And all I'm trying to do is pull in that spirit. That's it.
All right. There's two parts, and the other with your daughter.
Well, the video essentially is a two-part video. You'll see it out in the lobby. I mean, in the gallery. And and actually it's literally a piece about myself and my daughter. And she lives in New Orleans. And one of the things I often have felt is how far she is away from me. Sometimes that distance is not only physical, but she doesn't call very often either, all right? So I'm thinking, you know, what's going on, how's she doing? And I've gone down to visit several times,